This is Chuck Worley with the 757 House Whisperers Show. Thank you guys for joining us every Wednesday night from 6 to 7 p.m. I don't know if you guys love it, but I absolutely love Mark Dunn bringing us in every single week, man. He just does a great job. There's some trivia for you. I wonder if we could say what year Mark Dunn and I met at St. Pius.
Well, you're only like 12.
We were babies. We were babies. Yeah, that's a hard trivia question.
But I can say this: he plays at your party every year.
He
is
does.
Really
and
good
if you guys missed the Worley's Farm Party oyster roast, Brunswick stew, I'm telling you, Abby Stanfield with No Worries Catering crushed it as she does every year. That Brunswick stew, man. I'm not even a Brunswick stew guy. Like, I don't like Brunswick stew. I love her Brunswick stew. In fact, I told her, I said, I like it a little spicy or whatever. She said, I'll make you some spice. This year, she's like, I got in a hurry. I didn't have time to make one for you. So I just brought hot sauce. I was like, girl, we are good. And I'm telling you, man, she had like 3 bottles of hot sauce. That hot sauce was gone. So it wasn't just me that likes it spicy.
No, good party. Make sure you make it next year.
But yeah, so we are here. We are here every week for you and your houses. Houses talk to us. I am here with our team of co-hosts that will be able to answer any problems that you have with your house. Remember to call in 757-627-7979. While we're introducing ourselves, I want you guys calling in. We've got a couple of questions that have already been texted to us through Facebook, and we've got kind of a public service announcement from Cindy on, guess what?
Rodents.
Varmints. Yeah, that's
tis
right.
The season.
Tis the season, man. They are coming in because you keep your house nice and toasty. So they're coming in to visit you. So anyway, we've got a whole bunch of cool stuff for you today. We've got column 15 coffee and gift cards for you guys. If you call in, ask any questions about problems with your house. And I mean from the roof to the gutters, to the floor, to the siding, to the crawl space, to the insulation, spray foam, any situation that you have in your house that you've had a problem with. And I'm just going to tell y'all, don't lie. We know your houses have problems because we literally, if you added up all the houses that we have looked at every single day for the last
thousands,
I mean, it is thousands. And we may have seen your house and something that looked just like it. And there are some ugly houses in the 757.
There's some things
and I don't mean beauty wise, I mean problem wise. I had a friend of mine just the other day telling me about a nightmare with their crawl space, and they had 14 contractors out there, and everybody was telling them different stuff. So that brings us to the reason for our show. We are giving you a place where you can go to local guys, 757
and gals.
Thank you, Miss Cindy. And she is not the token girl on our show.
No,
she is such a great asset to our team. And I mean, she's a little buggy. But no, I'm just kidding. So, but yeah, 627-7979. Call in, ask any questions. While you're doing that, we're going to introduce ourselves around the horn here. But I do want to tell you, the reason we have donated time to this show is to give you a place where you can call in and ask any question about a house. I have done these shows for off and on for 20 plus years. And we used to be just heating and air. We used to have a manufacturer that sponsored us, and every Saturday we'd have a Ask the Expert show just on heating and air. And that was great. Like, we got callers calling in and stuff, but I'm like, I think we need to expand on that. I think it's a better solution, and it helps more people if we actually give them, and I'm a building science geek. There's not much that I don't know about a house. And then, you know, I do bring in people longer in the tooth than me. Oh, speaking of Mike,
Speaking of Mike
and Cindy. Oh, that's right.
Way
the
older.
baby, 'cause Jack's here.
No, Jack's the baby.
I'm probably
He's the
got
baby,
Albin.
baby.
I probably got Albin. I'm
Yeah,
older than
You
Albin.
probably
So
did.
I already told how old I was, so there's no secrets anymore.
Well,
But,
what do you do?
so 627-7979. Call in and get your questions. We have open lines right now. Call in as we're introducing ourselves. I am Chuck Worley. I own Worley's. I am the founder and what do you call it? I guess founder of this show and founder of Worley's.
just
But
the
we
founder.
do. I'm a founder. I'm
Not a-
big, I'm
not
big
a
enough to be a
flounder.
foundation.
Not
Yeah.
a flounder, but a founder.
Yeah, I'm big enough to be a foundation. But anyway, Chuck Worley on Worley's Home Services. We do heating and air conditioning, ductwork, electrical, plumbing, crawl space encapsulation, spray foam insulation. There's really not
Geothermal.
much. Geothermal, wells,
Wells.
pumps.
Mhm.
See, these guys, they know more than I do about what I do.
We know
So,
exactly what you do.
Go ahead, Mr. Mike.
And we tell everybody. My name is Michael Davenport. My partner and I, Barry Taylor, own CVP Windows and Doors. We are the only window manufacturer in the 757, all the way up into Richmond. One of the guys that is like a little competition. He claims to be a local guy, but he's not. He's from Maryland. We do windows and doors. Also, we're in the 757 all the way down in North Carolina, including Richmond. We also work there. I also want to introduce Albin of Albin Co. Albin is the building guy. He can do new construction. He can do room additions. He's a jammer on kitchen remodels, bath remodels, house problems, structural problems, all those good things. He, matter of fact, I got to mention this. I always try to. He took Chuck's old 70-year-old plus farmhouse down to the studs, rebuilt it, changed it, turned it into a fabulous little place for him and his bride on 5 acres of land in the middle of Tab. Nobody has a gig like that one. Albin of Albin Co.
And I want to introduce Jack Keller, Legacy Painting. He's our younger guy here in the group of your experts. He does interior, exterior painting. He also stains decks, fences. He can do drywall repair as well. He is located in Yorktown, but he travels the 757 area, and he's an expert at what he does. So give him a call. Holidays are coming up, and so if you want to spruce up that room with a coat of paint or something, give him a call. I'm sure he'd rather be inside than out right now. So give him a call. Yeah. Give him a call.
Only if you want the paint to stick.
Right. Yeah.
True.
Yeah. Give him a call.
Don't forget you.
Yep. I won't forget me. How can I do that?
I don't
Last
know.
but not
I
least,
didn't want you to.
I'm Cindy Rowell, owner operator of Alpha Pest Solutions. We are a full service termite and moisture company. We do business all the way up past Richmond, out past Petersburg, down to the Carolina border, past Matthews, past Salute. I go everywhere. So if it creeps or crawls, we take care of those things for you. We do inspections when people are buying and selling their homes. And well, there is the one thing. I'm the only woman you know with a license to kill.
Absolutely.
There she
There
is.
you go.
So I think you were watching me do my fingers. I was counting 1936, 46, 56, 66,
How old the house is?
90.
Golly
Yeah.
day.
Mm-hmm.
You're old.
36.
Oh, wait a minute. You didn't have it all that
I
time.
did not. I did not. But
Your dad's not even that old.
I'm
is he?
over. Yeah, my dad is 80 in April. So
Sure, not too
Yeah,
far away from your
he's,
dad. Dang.
yeah, well, he was in the military 20. Yeah, that's set up on a blind date, and that worked out really well for me.
Yeah.
It didn't happen on that date. I'm just saying.
I don't
but,
know when it happened.
Yeah. So
That's funny.
yeah, it's and born in California. My dad was stationed in San Diego. Actually,
You were born in
Port-
California?
I was born in Port Hueneme,
Wow.
California.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that
Okay,
either.
35 years. You told me something I didn't know.
That's funny.
Golly,
That's how
yes.
my mom and dad met, but they got married 1 week after they
Oh
met.
yeah, no, they didn't do
Yeah.
that.
And then I was
They didn't do
military, and then I was
I
born in
mean,
Germany.
6 months, and they were both out of Pittsburgh.
Mhm.
And then my dad's like off to the ship, and he was a Navy CB, and he went to California, then
I feel like
Rhode Island and Charleston, where all
Yep.
my sisters were born.
I was born in Portsmouth, grew up there. That's kind of boring.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
got dual citizenship. I'm a citizen of Germany. as well.
Germany and
Are you really?
Mhm.
That's in case you're ever drafted, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My mother was drafted for the Vietnam War.
Really?
She's born in a holler somewhere, and she
Was she a
was
nurse?
no. On her birth certificate it said she was male.
All right.
Oh.
Well, that's
Well.
interesting. Yeah, let's not go down that road. Where
Yes.
that could go, that could turn us really south.
Yes,
so,
it could.
I do want to. Cindy had some pest control, kind of public service announcement stuff. We're going to start trying to add that into our show to add some more value to you guys. But 627-7979. So while she's doing that, you guys call in.
Yep. So it's the time of year that we start to see rodents, so rats and mice coming into the home. So there's some things that you can do that would help take care of that on your own. So the first thing you really want to do is find out where they're coming from. So if you go around you can first go around the exterior of your home, and where you've got pipes coming in for water, whatever that you might, even where they've got cable lines coming into your house and that sort of thing. If you look around those and you've got a space around those, then there's a good opportunity for a rat or a mouse to get in through there. A rat needs about the size of a quarter. A mouse needs about the size of a dime.
That's insane.
It is insane.
Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. So it doesn't take a lot of space. So if you see that sort of thing, I recommend copper mesh, that you put some copper mesh, and then you can get that at Lowe's or Home Depot or probably even Ace Hardware, and put that in there, and then get some spray foam in there too.
Remember the job that we did together? I referred you to over in, I think it was Military Highway.
Yes.
It was like a car lot place,
Yes.
and they pulled the metal off the outside of the building, or the inside. I think it was the inside of the building. And there was like, what would you call, like what was that old video game where they went through the dirt? It's like dugout.
Yeah.
Was it dugout?
Yeah. No, it wasn't dugout. It
was like Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
Yeah.
It was no, it was like, it was a dugout. What was it? Dig Dug. It was like a mole.
Okay.
It was like a mole, and it went, and you like ate all the
yeah.
dirt up, and like, they'd be sending stuff into the tunnels that would try and kill you, and you'd try and move, and you had to make new tunnels and stuff. But that is what it looked like. And you pulled that panel off. It's like, it was disgusting. It was insulation with Dig Dug.
Yep.
Like, it was
Remember how
disgusting.
long ago I still do pest control?
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah.
So what we did was we pulled everything out, and and this is not a job we want to do, but but I mean, she couldn't do it by herself. I couldn't do it by myself. So that's the benefit of joining and having companies that are actually nice to each other. So so we pulled all that stuff out, and then we put some thick mesh, like big mesh in there, and then, or no, you did that. Yeah, you put the mesh in, and then we spray foamed over top of it so it couldn't move. That was an amazing job. That was, and we didn't charge enough money for it.
No, we didn't.
It was it turned 2 days into about 5 or 6 days. But they're happy. They refer us. We're happy.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
holes like that, around the piping and even your condensate lines that come out from your I mean,
penetration.
That's notorious.
Electrical wires, plumbing, anything.
Your vents. So you go around and look at your vents. Sometimes vents are open enough that they can squeeze right through. So, you could do one of two things. You can call somebody like me, and I'll come out there and I'll go into the crawl space and put some wire, some wiring, like chicken wire, but really closer together. I don't know what you'd call it.
Steel wool?
Not steel wool. Just like,
you're talking about the quarter by quarter.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So that they can't get through that. So we can come out there and do that, or you could do that yourself. And you just,
honestly, rats and stuff can get through anything.
Yes, they can.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's.
Well, they want it bad enough they can chew through. You just can't even. I mean,
I've seen
metal.
them chew through a chimney to get to the heat.
Yep.
Like, that's insane to me. Yep. Well, we got a caller. Let's go to Dave.
How y'all doing
Mr.
tonight?
Dave. We are doing well, man. Thanks for calling in. You have a question?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you well. Yep. Yes. Can you hear us?
I can hear you now. That's great.
Okay, perfect. All right. I was a little delay there. So yeah, so you were calling in about a question about the house?
Yeah, first I want to say thanks for everything you guys do. I enjoyed the show. But we had a brand new garage built at our house. It is roughly 30 by 30 feet, 30 by 40 feet. Beautiful
Nice.
garage. Hired a guy to come over and seal the floor, and half of it is really, really sticky. So called him, complained, said, hey, why is it so sticky? He said, I'll come back and fix it. We should put some primer on top of it, or some sealant on top of it after he put down the coating. And now the whole floor is sticky, and he's not returning my calls. I know that surprises all of you guys, but
yeah, that happens. I'm sorry. Can I apologize for the industry, please? I will do my best to apologize for people that do that. I don't know, man. I was raised by a Navy chief. You do the right thing, or you get your bell rung. So. Yeah. I still think my 80-year-old dad thinks he can take me. So
Probably can.
He'd probably have a gun or a Bowie knife.
Yep.
He would win. I promise you.
One way or another.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Well, it's unfortunate because if they don't get things set up in the beginning properly, I have had garage floors sealed in a couple of houses I've built, and I've never, fortunately, had that problem. And everybody thinks that sealing those floors and they put sprinkles on them sometimes and make them look all glittery and stuff, and that's great. But if they don't prep it properly in the beginning and get it sealed.
Yeah, what kind of floor is it? What did they put down?
It's a concrete floor, and they put down, be careful if I can give the actual brand name. It's Rust-Oleum Garage Care Kit, I think is what it's called.
Yeah. Is it epoxy or is it just a straight
Rust-Oleum Rock Solid Garage Floor Coating Kit.
Guy licensed and insured?
I'm sorry, say that again?
Is he licensed and insured? Do you know?
I do not know. So for all transparency, I rent my landlord, and he's also a good friend of mine. And the guy who built the garage is the same guy who built his dad's garage, did a great job. The guy who did the floor is the same guy who did his dad's garage floor, and his dad's garage floor is great, and ours is not.
Yeah. I would find out if he's licensed and insured. You could probably, what city do you live in?
Chesapeake.
Chesapeake. So you could probably call Chesapeake.
It's over on Cedar Road, I think, where their building contractors division is. It's on the second floor.
Yeah, and find out if he's licensed and insured, and if so, you can go against his insurance.
Mr. Dave, this is a good friend of mine. I got him on the line. This is John, and he does these types of floors for a living. He was asking for some specifics on it.
Sure.
What were you asking about it? Was it epoxy or John?
Yeah, what is it? Is it an epoxy?
Do you hear me, Dave?
I can hear him. I can tell you exactly what the box says. It just says Rust-Oleum Rock Solid, world's toughest coatings, garage floor coatings, decorative chips. I don't know how to tell you if it's an epoxy or not.
Normally they have to mix an epoxy.
Did you hear him, John?
I believe it comes with. Yeah, I believe it is a mix. I believe it is an epoxy.
That's the only part that I heard.
Oh, he's saying he believes it is an epoxy.
It is an epoxy. Yeah. What? Hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to get John to be able to hear. So can you read that back to me again?
Here, give it here. I'll hold it. My headpiece.
Set up his number.
Here.
Everybody loves technology, right?
Yeah.
Nope.
Right.
Nope.
Yeah. All right. Don't hang up on him.
I'm not.
All right. So can you repeat again what it was on the floor? I think you were reading.
What the box says directly is Rust-Oleum brand rock solid garage floor coating kit.
Okay. Were you able to hear that, John?
Yeah, it's Rust-Oleum floor coating.
Yeah.
It's industrial grade
sticky.
polypyramide.
What do you say?
Say that one more time.
Industrial grade polycuramine. Curamine.
And this problem is, John, that it's sticky.
So it's not drying.
That it's I don't know if it's not drying, but he's saying that when he's walking on it, it's just sticky.
I mean, this is 3 months. It was cured 3 months ago.
Yeah, he said it's been 3 months.
First,
so-
it was half the floor. Now it's the whole floor when he came back and did something else.
Yeah, he said he tried to get him to come back. So the guy came back and he said only half of it was sticky. Then when he came back, now all of it's sticky. So he made it worse.
Well, he wanted to be all like
There's a good possibility with it was either not mixed enough or it was mixed. If it's a 2-part Rust-Oleum epoxy, it might have not been mixed at the right proportion.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. And the
It was-
hardener
it was
didn't
the-
tighten it up.
Yeah, the hardener. Yeah, right. So
So how do we
yeah,
fix it?
how do you fix that, John? Is that
In our experience, the only thing that we've been able to do is that has to be removed. So
Yeah.
all that has to be scraped up or grinded off, or all that has to be gone in order to start over again. You can't just put something over top of it because whatever's underneath of it's not going to dry ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You scrape it first, then grind it, whatever's
Yeah.
left.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was hoping John would have this miracle answer, but I was gonna say that when I've heard of this before, typically you just got to start over. So I didn't know if you could just go over top of it, but John is saying, and I trust John. He did my floors and at my warehouse at Worley's, and I was hoping you were gonna say, man, you just go over top of it, but it sounds like you got to grind it off and sand it down and redo.
Yeah, basically you're sealing it, it's not curing.
Oh, he said basically by doing that, you would be sealing over top of it, and what is not curing, you'd be sealing over top. So would that eventually just come through? So it would be sticky again?
Yeah, because there's nothing going to be adhering to the concrete, so that
whatever that makes sense.
Whatever new coating you put on it, that's going to come up with the old coating.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry for the bad news, Dave, but at least you got an honest answer. So, like I said, I trust John. He did well. Thanks for answering the phone, John. Thank you.
Real quick, what company would you suggest to? I mean, obviously you have your buddy John that you trust, but I don't know what company it's with. What company would you suggest to contact to do the whole removal? And
you gave your info to the caller ID guy, so I'll reach back out to you and I'll hook you up with John, or if you want to call some other people, that's fine too. But I know that he does a great job. He's done a couple jobs for customers of mine, and he, I've never had a problem with any of the work that he's done for me. So
that'd be great.
would refine based on my experience, right? Which you'll notice that we don't just bring on anybody onto the show.
Mm-hmm.
We had a roofer last year, and I have not replaced him. So I've been interviewing, and we are going to pick one here shortly. So, but I'm just not going to put anybody on the show because you guys trust me, you trust us, and I'm not going to let you guys down. So, Dave, thank you for calling in. You are not the only person to ever run into this problem.
Yep,
It happens a lot. But thanks for calling in. Remember to call 627-7979 while we are on break. Chuck Worley with the 757 House Whisperers Show, coming to you live every Wednesday night from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. Answering your problems. I know the answers, right? I should answer. I did again. Answering your problems about your home. The 757 House Whisperers Show is coming to you every single week to answer any questions about your home, from building science to roof to crawl space to varmint control to whatever. Call in 627-7979 and houses talk to us. So please call in so we can answer any issues with your house. I know I had a couple texts from this week from some customers, had a couple people on Facebook reach out to me about some encapsulations and the right way to do it. And do you pull permits and stuff like that? So we're going to get to that. I do have one trivia question to get you guys to call in. That trivia question is, weighing around 8 pounds, this is the largest human body organ in your body. Did I say that right? The largest body's
Largest
one more
organ.
time. Human body's largest organ. I think I've told you all I was dyslexic in 3rd grade, so I feel like I was reading
Just
that
in 3rd
backwards.
grade,
Yeah.
or did it carry on with you?
Whoa, that was aggressive.
Well, you
but
know, I am an
accurate,
aggressive
but
woman.
accurate. No, but accurate. So 627-7979. You can call in and answer that question. Or you could call in and ask any question about your house. I know Mike's got some stuff he wants to give you, kind of a public service announcement for windows and doors. You got a few minutes.
Why don't you
for
do
us,
your
and-
intro?
And then I'm going to do my intro, which is what I was getting.
Oh,
ready
you
to do.
going to do?
You,
Okay.
I just think you don't know who I am.
Yeah, I
mean,
know
it's
who you
73.
are.
Did you forget who I was
Yeah,
again?
yeah,
Do I have to remind you?
I know exactly who you are.
627.
I had this car one time, a friend of mine had it, the Rambler.
Oh. Hey, so 6. All right, so we're gonna have fun tonight. All right, so
Every night.
627-7979. While we're going around the horn, you guys call in and ask questions about your house.
Stump us.
See
Try
if
to.
you can stop. You
Yeah.
can't stump
Try.
Cindy on bugs.
Nope.
That's just not going to happen.
Nope.
So I am Chuck Worley with Worley's Home Services. We do heating and air, electrical, plumbing, ductwork, crawl space encapsulations, and spray foam insulation.
And
My name
geothermal
is-
and wells.
Yeah, my name is Michael Davenport, CVP Windows and Doors. We do custom-made windows for your home, including sliding patio doors. We also distribute the Therma-Tru doors and Provia doors. And we have been in business right at 25 years. And the experience within the window industry and supply business is really tremendous at our operation. We work from the northern neck over to the eastern shore, down in Elizabeth City, Outer Banks, and also into the Richmond area, including the greater peninsula from New Kent all the way down through Pungo and what have you in Virginia Beach. And I want to introduce my buddy that's not here tonight, Alvin of Alvin Co. Alvin is the master guy. He builds new homes. He builds additions. He does a fabulous kitchen job, bath job. He can tear your house and put it back together. He did that for my buddy Chuck here. Chuck had a great little house he wanted to get it remodeled for him and his new bride. And Alvin went in, stripped it down to the studs. The house is over, what'd you say, almost 100 years old? You were talking about it a minute ago.
90
And let's say it's old as dirt. Matter of fact, Columbus might have stayed there. Who knows?
he's almost as old as Mike.
You're a fish lip.
Look, I'm not much different in age
Yeah.
from Mike, so
Hey, you're only about
Anyway,
15 years apart.
I'm the
aren't
second.
you?
I'm the second
Yeah.
oldest. I'm the second oldest on this team.
terrible.
Mhm.
He's-
The
with friends like that, who needs
Who
that?
needs them? Yeah, but
I'll take
Alvin
a
did a
couple of
great job
those.
for Chuck. If you want your house disassembled, reassembled, he's
Yeah.
the right guy to go to.
Yeah, it's
So I want to introduce Jack Keller with Legacy Paint. Painting.
painting.
Legacy
Painting.
Painting. Okay. Yeah. He's our the youngest guy here in the group, but he's very motivated and he's doing a really great job and not much time. What's he got, Chuck? Like 10 people working for him now?
He does. He's
Yeah.
doing really
And
well.
I used to refer to him to 5 people that I've done work for in the window business. All of them were ecstatic about how good he had done, and they liked the price he had for quality work. And he's very conscientious, like the rest of the group here.
Yes. he
We
is.
are all about doing the right job.
Yeah.
And if we can't do the right job,
We'll tell
or
him.
you not interested in the right job, we're just not your people.
Right.
Because that's the only way that we do business
Yeah.
is the right way.
So he'll do interior and exterior painting, staining decks, fences,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Where you going, Deb?
She's
Yeah.
orange. She's orange.
That's listening. This is
Okay.
all right. So
But
hey,
anyway,
sorry, we
so-
had some
I can
technical
hear it now. Yeah.
technical difficulties.
So he does all that, but he also does some drywall repair work too. So, if they got that sort of thing, if
Keep looking at it.
All right. So we got
That's the difference.
627-7979. Call in. We've got one caller on the line. So we've got a couple open lines. So call in 627-7979. And let's go to Joe. And then
do I get to say who I am?
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thank you very much. Around here, you have to be an aggressive woman or you get left out.
That's
So I'm
very
Cindy,
good.
owner-operator of Alpha Pest Solutions, full-service termite and moisture company. We've been in business 16 years. And if you check us out online, we're going to be the only 5-star exterminating company out there.
Awesome.
I make sure
And
that
you have what?
You have a license to work.
I'm the only woman you know with a license to kill.
And I would just tell you that I would wrestle Mike before I wrestled her. So, because she
Yeah.
westles snakes and
But I-
bears
I
underneath
could
houses.
outrun. I could outrun Chuck. So
You-
I'm not. worried about
yeah,
that.
you have lost some weight. So you would
I'm not
definitely
toting-
outrun
I'm
me.
not toting a lot.
So let's go to Joe in Gloucester.
Hey Joe, what do you know?
answering. Yeah, just called in to answer your question on the organ. It would be skin.
Wow.
Man.
That I looked at it. I was like,
Now, Joe,
8 pounds. I think it said, was it 8 pounds?
Yeah.
8
Hey,
pounds.
did you
I
know
was thinking
that,
my
or
heart
did
was
you
not
Google
that
it?
big.
Did you
I
know
knew
it?
the answer. Yeah,
You
no,
knew the answer.
Good
So,
job.
so you were the one of the only people that paid attention in what class? was
And
that?
biology.
Science- In biology. Yeah. And so you really like dissecting those frogs.
I
huh?
love
Of course you did. Of course the pest control person loved diagnosing or cutting up the frogs and the
Let me see that piece.
snakes. No, that's gross. So you remember that from high school?
no,
you 18?
My daughter-in-law's a nurse,
Well, there you
Oh,
go.
okay.
Well, there you go.
so I
You-
pick up all kinds of information.
probably a whole bunch of stuff that you really don't want to know. It's kind of like my wife or our wives and husband that they know more about construction since they married us
Just
than
hanging
they
out with us.
actually want to know. They do
Yeah.
not. I'm not sure my wife wants to know how many CFM are in a ton of air.
Yeah.
So how old's your house out there in Gloucester, Virginia?
I'm a builder. I'm 42, 43 years old.
Nice. So if you built your own house, it better have been built well.
I hope it is. I'm still there. Hadn't fallen down yet.
Hey, that's a good thing. Well, thanks for calling in, Joe. We really appreciate it. It's
We'll
but
get
yeah,
that gift card to you.
yeah. Well, send you out a gift card and appreciate you calling into the show.
I'll tell you what. Just somebody that needs that gift card, go ahead and put that in somebody's Christmas stocking.
I will
very
do
nice.
that. I was very kind. I will tell you something else that we just did about a week ago, and I think everybody was there. We just had a farm party called the Worley's Farm Party, and we give back to the community. We had our customers are so amazing. We have some great customers. We got 1,670 pounds of food that we gave to the Five Loaves Food Pantry in Newport News. This place feeds like 5 or 6 days a week. It's one of the only pantries open up in Hampton Roads 5-6 days a week. And they feed 50,000 it's ridiculous how many people they feed. And this is the only place that I know. It's Five Loaves Food Pantry. So I definitely want to give them props for what they do. You have a single mom that cannot feed her children.
Furloughs right now. There's a lot of people hurting for
Yeah,
food.
no kidding with the shutdown.
Yeah.
You literally can send them to Five Loaves today, and they will
Yeah.
get fed. Like that's just. And there's a lot of other food pantries and stuff out there that are great. They're open 2 days a week, 3 days a week, and but some of them there's a lot of people don't know this. There's a lot of red tape to get fed by these food pantries. Brother Tim, he is. I always joke. He kind of reminds me of Friar Tuck from Robin Hood.
Yep.
He's got the big robe and
He
I'm
does.
trying to remember what what I think it's Anglican or a church or whatever, but he is got the biggest heart, and I mean he's like 6'5". He's a big dude.
Guy.
So, but he's got the biggest heart. His heart is 8 pounds. Like he is awesome, and but yeah, he's not letting anybody go hungry, and we have been partners with them since honestly it was the first. Worley's is probably, I mean, we have definitely supported over 100 different ministries in the last 8-9 years we've been in business, but that is probably one of the biggest ones. It is definitely the first one that we supported, and he is just a great guy, and I fell in love with his ministry, and I think it's fantastic. So especially now with the shutdown, people not eating, it's that's serious. I mean, when people cannot feed.
I'm going to jump off here. Just make sure that gift card goes to somebody.
We will do it.
Really
we will do it. Hey, thanks for jumping on, Joe. I appreciate the phone call.
Thank you. Thanks for the call.
So yes, I want to remind you guys 627-7979. If you call in the next few minutes, we've got some time. We are going to give Mike some time on his public service announcement.
Yeah, you know what, Hampton Roads, we really enjoy this. When Chuck first came up with this idea over a year ago, it seemed like the right thing to do, and we were there for that. It's been 2 years. Man, time flies when you're having fun. Yeah, I don't even know how many shows we've done. A lot.
Almost 100.
Almost.
I'm glad you said that. We're almost at 100.
Well, we are cranking on, and we're heading for 2.
Yeah,
but my partner and I,
shows.
Barry Taylor, we own CVP Windows and Doors. And I want to talk a little bit about when you talking to someone about a window replacement job, there's a couple of things that you need to know that will help you in your process. You need to know when you have a contractor, what kind of install he's going to do. Now, if you have vinyl siding on your house, you can do what's called a new construction install. A qualified mechanic knows how to pull that vinyl siding loose and pull it back, take out your old window, and we suggest taking a total frame replacement, because that way you're getting rid of all the wood parts of your window, and you're putting in the new window with a nailing fin. You put silicone behind the nailing fin, put the window in, you nail it appropriately. It should have slots in the nailing fin for the nail to go into. You don't put it in with a nail gun like I've seen people do before. You make sure that it's in there. Because the vinyl window will move with heat and cold. It moves. And if you don't have it done properly, you can crack your nailing fin, which can cause you a problem. That's the same way with siding. The siding has slots in it to go into. You do not nail the siding tight, though, because the siding needs to move. When they put the nailing fin or nail the nailing fin, when they put the window in, you put tape around the sides and across the head at the top. At the bottom, you leave that open and you have it, the sill flashed
I'm going to pretend
out.
I don't understand why, but I don't think that everybody here would know why would you tape.
Yes,
I mean, you're doing a good install. What do you need tape for?
You tape it to keep any possibility of moisture from getting in around the window back into your wall. Infiltration of moisture. Exactly. And when the guy takes
air,
that,
right? With air?
Yeah. And when the guy takes that window out, you got to make sure that he inspects the opening to be sure there's no damage from a previous install where the owner, maybe you, maybe the guy previous to you, did not have the window installed properly and didn't keep it caulked and what have you.
A friend of mine told me, he said only the lucky people see the leak.
Yeah, that's true. The ones that are unlucky, I will tell you that we came in and our sister company, Crestmark Custom Builders, came in and had a wall at the back of a house. It was 22 feet high and 22 feet wide, and that wall had to be redone. Now, when that happens, you have a real issue there because that wall was gone. And we have to come in and take care of those things before you got to put the window back in. But it's always something.
It happened at my house.
Oh, yeah, it did.
My whole, thank you. My whole wall was gone. I mean, it had been leaking for God knows
forever.
Moisture, number one enemy to your home, moisture.
Oh,
For
yeah.
sure.
Well, they don't call it Tidewater for nothing. That's what they called it in the old days. And the moisture around here, as Chuck always says, it is devastating
Yeah, it
for your
is.
property.
Yep.
Totally.
Yeah, I had a Navy guy, his old big commander, lieutenant commander, his big guy in the Navy, and he came down here, huge guy, 6'5", big guy, comes in and there's like 6 inches of water under the house and whatever, and he goes, I can't believe I bought this $1 million house and this got black, and he's cussing, leaving and I'm like, bro, what are you so mad about? He goes, I can't believe I got moisture underneath my house. I was like, bro, you got like water, like moisture. You got a pool. You got like a pool under there.
Swim,
he goes,
swim gear.
He goes, this is crap. I'm gonna sue and blah blah blah. And what happened, what motivated the call was he was about to kill his flooring guy because the moisture underneath. He put $30,000 in flooring down, and it literally was like a roller coaster on this $30,000 floor.
Yep.
And I was like, bro, you bought a house in Tide water. And he goes,
and
are you being like, you're being like smart? And this is a big dude. I ain't wrestling this guy.
Yeah.
Like he's I said, no, dude. I'm like, the area you bought a house in is nicknamed Tidewater, like Tide water. Like it's
basically
I'm not being
level.
a jerk. I'm just being real. Like you bought a house in Tidewater. Like there's water everywhere here. So anyway, we got it fixed, and I did save the life of the flooring guy. I said, look, he's like, I'm suing him. And actually the flooring guy's got it referred me in. So I go in there, I suck all the water out, I get out, and he had rats. He had everything. It was a couple of years ago. So anyway, I said, do not. He's like, I'm having him rip up all the floor. No, do not do a thing. Just stop spending money right now, right? Or stop spending the flooring guys. Right? Yeah. So anyway, I just said, give me a month and let's see where it's at. So we took moisture readings, and it was like 36%. Like
Whoa,
it was
way
stupid high, right? So we pull out, put in some pumps and encapsulate the crawl, put some DUs in there. I think I actually put an extra one in there just because I didn't want to kill this guy, right? So this flooring guy would have paid me for the DU, right? So anyway, we do it, and it flattens out it took for it to get all the way down. It was probably 4 or 5 months, but within 30 days, it was down to 20-some%.
Yeah.
Like it just was going to take.
It takes a while to get that dry. It really
does.
People just don't get that.
It is crazy. So I do want to thank you guys for calling in. There was some good callers today. That flooring floor. I know that this is not the only person that ever happened to.
No,
I've walked across floors in people's houses, in garage floors, and had that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. But yeah, I'm gonna hook her up with John. Or hook him up with John. So, but we got a few minutes left. So I want to kind of go around the horn and remind you guys of who we are. And thank you for calling in. And we love being here to help you. But I am Chuck Worley with Worley's Home Services. We do heating and air, electrical, plumbing, crawl space encapsulation, spray foam insulation. I'm going to remind you of the number that you could call in or text. This is to the 757 House Whisperer, 757-955-9415. And I'll remind you that after everybody introduces.
Yeah, I'm Michael Davenport, CVP Windows and Doors. My partner and I, Barry Taylor, have this plant right here in Newport News. We make the windows. We service from the Outer Banks up to the Eastern Shore, up in the Northern Neck, Richmond, and down into Chesapeake, Virginia Beach, etc. And also Alden of Alden Co. Alden can build you new, make an addition, do a fabulous kitchen remodel, bathroom remodel, or he can tear your house apart, put it back together again.
That's right. He can do that. Go ahead.
I'd like to introduce Jack Keller with Legacy Painting. He does interior, exterior painting, staining of decks, drywall repair. Great guy, we do a great job. And I am Cindy with owner operator for Alpha Pest Solutions. We are a full service termite and moisture company. So if it creeps or crawls, give me a call. We're happy to take care of it.
Well, thank you guys for joining us tonight on Facebook Live. And thank you, Lord, for us having a good show.
Yeah.
A good show. Trying to teach
come
you
back
guys.
And visit us next week.
Yeah. So that phone number again is 757-955-9415. You can call that number. You can text that number. and we will get back to you. If you want anybody's numbers, individual info, we can get that to you. 757housewhisperer.com can also get you to each one of our links. It goes right to our websites, and you'll be able to get to us pretty quickly. But I do want to thank you guys again for listening to the show. I always appreciate the kind words that people say to us, because we really are here to serve our neighbors and our friends and clients, and it's kind of cool.
That's what we are.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
all right.
wanna help.
So again, that phone number again is 757-955-9415 or 757housewhisperer.com. And thank you guys for a great show.
Have a blessed evening.
See you next time.
The preceding program was sponsored and paid for by Worley Home Services, who's entirely responsible for its content.